Power abuse. As a woman, brown woman born in Sri Lanka, this is my journey of power abuse. It all depends on the place and the our birth and where we live and all. So it is dependent individually according to their situation. So one of the common or important um, people who do the power abuse is patriarchy. So being a woman, I was abused by men, even who were younger to me, because they were man. So they used that power. And also it was not only family members, men in the in a relationship, but also strangers on the street whom I never had any association with at all. Verbal abuse. And also those days in Sri Lanka, when we travel in bus, they will touch our body. So it always, the sexual harassment happens in the bus those days, very common. So that, and also when I was in Russia, I was beaten by a young Russian boy because of my skin color. So it all, happened because they had the power as a man. Um, the other thing is age. So those who are older than me, older women in the shelter, they were abusive, especially verbally. So they use the we all, when we are older, parents abuse their children. So uh, age is a reason, and also sometimes instead of age, the service, wherever we work, if we are there for longer time, then we show our power, and that power can be abusive also. Sometimes uh, in the workplace, who are cleaners or who are doing minimum wage job, they can show their aggression and misuse their power, knowing they know the place, they are in control. We just newly arrived there, then they can be so. Age is also a factor in power abuse. Then those who are in authority, so in schools, in workplace, the bosses, school teachers, principal, even monitors, school, among the peers. Then also service providers. So sometimes here in Sri Lanka, when we go to get the for services, they ask for bribe, and that is a power abuse. And also religious institutions, the priest, they can be abusive, verbally, sexually. So that has been in all the religions in the world. And also, if we are renting the apartment, the owner can be abusive. I still remember I had a owner, female owner actually. She was so mean, and she will not do the repairing. And so she was abusing her, because I was dependent on her for uh, to stay there. and she failed to, do what she has to do. And police, military people. So during the Sri Lankan war, we have seen military abuses in Sri Lanka. So all these authority figures, we are dependent on them, we need them. So we just, it's easy if they malpractice their power, even doctors, right? There are so many women who have been sexually abused by medical doctors, and verbal abuse by medical doctors also. Not all, but there are some, they can be very mean. Especially in Sri Lanka, in hospital, the power abuse goes from, if it is a chief doctor, the doctor will be abusive, verbally abusive to the junior doctors. Then the junior doctor can be abusive to the nurse. The nurse can be abusive to the attendant. Attendant can be abusive to the patient. So it goes by layers, but still it is a power abuse. And white supremacy. So when I was in Russia and also in Canada, especially Toronto, I was called dog because of my skin color. A random, white man. So this white supremacy exists, and sometimes, we don't get the same treatment because of our skin color. It also happens in Sri Lanka. Whenever I go with a white friend, they get more opportunity than me. So the skin color can be, oppression. Then those who are more educated than us, and also those who are in a high profession, you know so that also can be, they also can use their power in an abusive way. And also those who are richer, those who get more salary than us. So um, for example, this rich person, their education can be lower than us, but still having that money, they can be abusive. So there is no order in that, but commonly man is very normal. Age also, it always happened. I'm talking from the Sri Lankan culture. Then other things it can be, and anywhere we are dependent on them, if they are not kind hearted people, they can become abusive. And for us, if we are somebody who are not able to vocally talk back or be ourselves confidently, then we can become easily victimized, because it is a generational trauma also, because some people, they think it is normal, right? Especially teachers those days, right? Because they have used their teachers to be abusive, physically abusive. So they think that is the way to teach the children, show, even husbands, they have seen their fathers being abusive to their mother, and they think that is the way to act in a marriage life. And the parents, because their parents have been abusive, and they think, okay, this is how we have to um, grow up our children, because this is the way we do it in our family. So these all can be passed from generation to generation, and we are the one who has to break our victimhood and thrive through it and make a difference. And also, if we are in the powerful state, we have to exercise non-violence in our day-to-day activity. So may all of us be well, healthy, and continue to thrive in our life with more kindness and joy. Thank you.